Hey everyone, let's get real for a minute. Are your mornings a bit of a gamble? You wake up and you're not sure which version of your stomach you're going to get. Is it going to be the bloated and uncomfortable one? The one that's stubbornly constipated? Or maybe the one that just feels, off? It's frustrating, right? Especially when you're in your 40s, 50s, or beyond, and it feels like your digestive system just isn't the reliable friend it used to be. You see all this crazy stuff online about detox teas and miracle juices, and it's just overwhelming. Well, what if I told you that you can get your digestive system back on track and start your day feeling great without any of that nonsense? Today, we're going to chat about 5 super simple, down-to-earth morning habits that actually work. These are tips I've pulled together based on some really solid health advice. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to build a morning routine that supports a strong, happy gut. All the information in today's video is referenced from reputable sources, and I'll make sure to link to them for you in the description below. Okay, first up is literally the simplest thing you can do, but it's a game changer. Drink a glass of water when you wake up. Think about it. You've just gone 6, 7, 8 hours without any fluids. Your body is naturally a bit dehydrated, and a glass of water is the perfect way to wake up your digestive system and gently get things moving. Now, you've probably heard all the debates. Should it be warm or cold? Honestly, just go with what feels good to you. Some people find warm water a bit more soothing and helpful for constipation, while others like cold water because it feels more energizing. But the temperature isn't the magic part. The hydration is. And what about all the hype around lemon water or apple cider vinegar? Look, if you enjoy a squeeze of fresh lemon in your water, go for it. It adds a little vitamin C and can supplement stomach acid, which can be helpful as we get older. But please don't expect it to be some miracle detox drink. Your liver and kidneys are your body's natural, amazing detox system, and plain water does a fantastic job of supporting them. Just a little heads up. Both lemon and apple cider vinegar are acidic, so if you're drinking them every day, they can wear down your tooth enamel over time. A good tip is to use a straw, or just rinse your mouth with plain water afterward. As for apple cider vinegar or ACV, the evidence for it as a major digestive aid is pretty limited. A small, diluted amount probably won't hurt, but it's not a proven fat melter or digestive cure-all. And if you drink it undiluted, it can actually irritate your throat and stomach. So if you do use it, make sure to dilute just a tablespoon or so in a big glass of water. And celery juice? It's mostly just hype. It's not bad for you, but when you juice celery, you're missing out on all the beneficial fiber. There's no real science showing it cleanses your digestive tract. So the bottom line is this. Start your day with a simple, refreshing glass of plain water. It's the best thing to rehydrate you and get your bowels moving naturally. Okay, on to the next one. And I know this is a biggie for a lot of us. Let's talk about coffee. So many people think they need to give it up for the sake of their gut. But I have some good news. You don't necessarily have to. In fact, that morning cup can actually be your friend, especially if constipation is an issue for you. For about 1 in 3 coffee drinkers, it gives them the urge to have a bowel movement. The natural compounds in coffee stimulate your colon, triggering contractions that help move things along, often not long after you drink it. However, and this is an important however, drinking coffee on an empty stomach affects everyone differently. Coffee is acidic and it contains caffeine, which can ramp up your stomach acid production. So, if you're someone who's already prone to heartburn or acid reflux, having coffee first thing might aggravate that burning feeling. So, here are a few smart coffee tips. If you love coffee, but it doesn't always love you back, try having it with a little bit of food, like a piece of toast, or even just adding a splash of low-fat milk. That little bit of food or milk can act as a buffer in your stomach. In fact, the protein and calcium in milk can help neutralize some of that acidity. Also, listen to your body. If you chug black coffee on an empty stomach and feel totally fine, great. But if it gives you the jitters or an upset stomach, try having it with your breakfast instead to slow down the caffeine absorption. And be mindful of what you're putting in it. A ton of sugar first thing in the morning can lead to a blood sugar spike, and then a crash, leaving you feeling tired and cranky later. So in summary, coffee can absolutely be part of your morning. It can even be a helpful tool for regularity. Just drink it wisely. If you have reflux, maybe have it after a little food and with a splash of milk. That way you get the go benefits without the heartburn. Now, let's chat about something that works from the inside out. Probiotics. Your gut is home to trillions of tiny bacteria, and keeping a healthy balance of the good ones is key for good digestion. Adding probiotics to your morning is a fantastic habit for supporting that balance. There are two really easy ways to do this. The first is through food. Fermented foods like yogurt or a drinkable yogurt called kefir are packed with live beneficial bacteria. Just look for the words live and active cultures on the label. Having a cup of yogurt, maybe topped with some fruit and oats, is a gentle, easy-to-digest breakfast that gives you probiotics, fiber, and protein all at once. The other way is with a supplement. The supplement aisle can be confusing, but here's a quick tip. Look for a product that has at least 1 billion CFUs, that's colony-forming units, and contains well-studied strains like Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium. So, when is the best time to take them? Morning is actually great, specifically with your breakfast. Here's why. Your stomach is a very acidic place, and that acid can kill off a lot of the good bacteria before they even make it to your intestines. But if you take your probiotic with food, the food acts as a buffer and helps more of those little guys survive the journey. Taking it with a meal containing a bit of fat and protein, like a yogurt or a glass of milk, is ideal. On the flip side, try not to wash your probiotic down with a steaming hot cup of coffee or super acidic orange juice, as the heat and acid can kill the bacteria. One quick heads up. When you first start taking a probiotic, you might feel a little bit of mild bloating or gas for a few days. This is super common and usually a sign that the new bacteria are getting to work and your gut is adjusting. As long as it's mild and fades after a week or so, it's totally normal. The main takeaway here is that probiotics aren't a quick fix, but consistently adding them to your routine, either through food or a supplement, can really help seed your gut with more of the good guys and improve your digestion over time. All right, this next one goes hand in hand with our last point. Let's talk about breakfast. After going all night without eating, a balanced breakfast is what jumpstarts your metabolism and your digestion. It actually triggers something called the gastrocolic reflex, which is basically a signal to your colon that says, hey, new food is coming in, let's make some room. This is that wave of activity that often makes you need to use the bathroom shortly after you eat in the morning. That's why if you struggle with constipation, skipping breakfast is usually not the best idea. Even a small meal is more likely to get your bowels in gear. So what does a gut-friendly breakfast look like? You want to aim for some gentle fiber and a bit of protein. A classic choice is oatmeal. It's a type of soluble fiber that's really kind to your stomach and helps form soft stool that's easy to pass. You can top it with some blueberries or a sliced banana for more fiber and natural sweetness. Another great option is whole grain toast with some natural nut butter. And of course, a yogurt parfait is an awesome choice that covers your probiotics, protein, and fiber. Now, what if you're just not a breakfast person? I get it. Some people just don't feel hungry right when they wake up. The key is to listen to your body. Don't force a huge meal if it makes you feel sick. But maybe just try something small and light, like half a banana or a few crackers. Often just that little something is enough to gently signal your digestion to start working. And one last thing, remember that fiber needs water to do its job. So make sure you're drinking water with your fibrous breakfast. Okay, we've covered what to put in your body. Our fifth and final habit is all about what you do with your body and your mind. How you start your day, physically and mentally, has a huge impact on your digestion. First, let's get things moving, literally. Physical activity helps stimulate your digestive system. You don't need to run a marathon before breakfast. A simple 10 or 15-minute walk around your neighborhood can encourage the intestinal contractions that help you have a comfortable bowel movement. Certain yoga stretches are also amazing for this. There's a pose literally called the wind-relieving pose, where you lie on your back and hug your knees to your chest. It's fantastic for releasing trapped gas and gently massaging your intestines. The key here is consistency. A little bit of movement every single morning is far more effective than one long workout a week, because our bodies love routine. The second part of this is managing your morning stress. Have you ever had that nervous stomach feeling before a big meeting? That's a perfect example of the gut-brain connection. Stress is a major digestive disruptor. It can cause your gut to speed up, leading to diarrhea, or slow way down, leading to constipation. I know mornings can be the most stressful time of day, but even small tweaks can make a huge difference. Try waking up just 10 minutes earlier to give yourself a little buffer of calm. Use that time to just sit and sip your water or tea without multitasking. Do a few deep belly breaths. When you're mentally calmer, your gut is physically calmer. Another great tip is to build a bathroom routine. Our bowels respond really well to habit. Try to sit on the toilet for a few minutes around the same time every morning, maybe after your walk and your coffee. This can train your body to recognize that it's go time, which can lead to much more predictable bowel movements. So, the bottom line is that a few minutes of movement plus a moment of mindfulness can set your whole digestive system up for a better day. All right, there you have it. 5 simple, powerful habits to start your day with. Let's do a quick recap. 1. Start your morning with a glass of water to hydrate and wake things up. 2. Enjoy your coffee, but be smart about it if you have a sensitive stomach. 3. Incorporate some probiotics either from food like yogurt or a supplement. 4. Eat a gentle, fiber-friendly breakfast to get your bowels moving. And finally, move your body a little and find a moment of calm to keep stress from messing with your gut. Remember, these aren't complicated fads. They are down-to-earth, proven approaches to help with things like bloating and irregularity. The most important thing is consistency. Our bodies thrive on routine. You don't have to do them all at once. Maybe pick 1 or 2 to start with this week and slowly build from there. Be patient with yourself, and I promise you'll likely start to feel a real difference. Here's to happier mornings and a stronger, healthier you. If you found this chat helpful, I'd love it if you gave this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more tips like these. And let me know in the comments below. What's one morning habit that you swear by for your own gut health? I'd love to hear from you. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.